That looked like it hurt.
It's good. It's good. Oh, I'm good. Where am I?
Smells like you just fell out of the Shrouded Realm. Alarming twist.
The Pentasod sent me here.
Whatever it's selling, I ain't buying.
Hold on, Rook. Hear me out.
No, that thing can go fuck itself. It tricked us. Told us Aveum would be one big ball of paradise. Now get out of here before...
Before you eat me. I know. Just stop and listen.
Ah! The mouth on you. Somewhere along the way you forgot I ain't human, Jack. Big cantankerous Rook. We go way back. The vast big gulf of hate between us is all gone. He sees me as one of the good ones. Newsflash, pissant!
You got good reason to hate me. Hate all of us. We deserve it. For what we did. That's on us, though. Not the Pentasod. It needs your help.
It's for you.
Battery, baja,
Jack,
no seas bien
you hear
culero.
me? Mind link's on the fritz. This don't seem much better.
I'm kinda busy right now.
You gotta get to Glavegate, pronto. Going to the Shrouded Realm was only Sandrak's first plan to kill the Pentasod, but he had a backup. If that didn't work, he'd use the Binding Stone to pull the Pentasod into our world. He'll be weaker here.
He can do that?
Yeah, according to my scry stones, he is doing it. Right now. Worst part? Kirkin's still all in on it, telling everyone here they need to settle up with Sandrak and join the fight.
You've got to stop her, Thaddeus. Tell her I have another way to fix this.
Sure. Like she gonna listen to me. I already tried.
Try harder. If the Pentasod dies, that's it. We're done. It's all done. I'm on my way. I'm bringing the Allori.
Lied straight to the man's face, kid. Didn't even blink.
Your glory will never know rest.
Oh, it showed you that. To what? Tug at my conscience?
No. To make sure I'd see that the only person that can save us all is you. Please, come to Glavegate.
Happy you could finally join us. Your Allori friends were a no-show.
They'll be here.
I'm done waiting. Air Commanders, prepare to join the Rasharnian assault.
Sir, you can't do this. The Pentasod isn't causing the Maladar. It's suffering from it. Sandrak and the Binding Stone
You think I don't know all of this? He's insane. He literally believes the Pentasod went berserk because it's jealous.
Then why are you joining him?
The fonts are gone. The Pentasod that made them is broken, unanchored, imploding, and all of Aveum is crumbling apart as it lashes out. Nothing else matters. Lucium isn't joining Sandrak's mad crusade, Jack. We're using it so we can cauterize the wound at the source.
What a crock of shit. Sorry for crashing in. Magnai got a real blind spot for Allori. The kid says you need our help, and from what I've heard of your plan, he's right by a mile.
And just what help could you possibly give us?
Look, lady, I ain't happy to be here either. We've had a bone to pick with your people for, I don't know, a few thousand years?
We have a lot to make up for. This is how it's supposed to be. Whatever magic the Magnai take from the ley lines, the Allori funnel back to where it came from. No corruption, no wound.
Yeah, well, what he's showing us squares with my research. This whole mess started once the Allori were banished.
You know what you're doing is impossible. I'm right next to you.
The Pentasod is helping. We're tight.
Tell me, Jack, did you bring any other visions of perfect harmony that you saw in the Shrouded Realm that are actually relevant to the battle at hand?
The Allori can heal the wound? We can start over?
It won't happen immediately. We've corrupted so much. But it won't happen at all if we do what you're asking.
Selko, get him out of here. Zendara, get your airships ready for transport and...
No.
I did not just hear that.
Selko, relieve the Grand Magnus of command.
Bullshit like this is why I live in a cave.
Lucium surrendered to Sandrak a month ago. Kalthus is still free. That makes me the ranking officer of the Immortals by ancient treaty. Look it up.
You're making a mistake you can't undo.
Take it up with Lavenry. If you help us, all the territories west of the Orenthals are yours. It's not much, but you'll have a sky. We can work out the rest from there.
You're in no position to make such an offer.
By law, we're a renegade army. She's the queen of Kalthus. Damn well do whatever she wants here.
We were gonna help regardless, but sure, we'll take bonus freedom.
Signal the commanders that there's been a change of plans.
Please, sir. You can still help us.
You're heading into disaster, Jack. The world ends because of what you chose today.
No, es que esté largo no justifica que esté mal hecho.
Just give the word,
Porque pues,
initiate.
en todo caso, simplemente el Persona es un juego eterno. Y nunca salió un bujo, por ejemplo. Nunca hubo falla de texturas.
Thaddeus, thanks for the backup.
Everywhere you go, you cause a ruckus. I've never seen Kirkin that angry, kid, and I've seen Kirkin angry. If the Allori weren't here, that could have gone a whole nother way.
Her plan would have gotten us killed. Every one of us.
We think.
Wait, you think she was right? That killing the Penasod will heal the Maladar?
Wouldn't matter if she were. Killing ain't the kind of right I want to be on the side of.
So, hey, I got this weird favor to ask.
Speak up! What weird
Shh,
favor?
shh. Was that necessary? Look, my friend Luna...
Gel that gut-shot me? Yeah, she's a favorite.
That one, yeah. I wanted to talk to her, but I don't know where she is. And I don't know how to do this, you know, this mind thing where I could find out.
Uh-huh.
So I was thinking, maybe, since we three share the whole thing between us, you could help me track her down somehow.
¿Ves que simplemente ese güey parece
You
de
and I combine
plastilina?
are thinking real hard?
It's not gonna work if you make it sound stupid.
Jack?
Holy shit, we did.
Why does everything smell like honeysuckle and eggs?
Hey now.
Oh, great.
Whatever you want to say, Jack, you better say it now. I can't maintain this tomfuckery for long.
Luna,
What's he talking about?
Them eggs was fresh.
this is it, Luna. One last battle against Sandrak. If we lose, the wound swallows everything. You can't ignore this. Are you shitting me?
Sorry, kid. That's harder than it looks. She's gone.
All right. Save your strength. We gotta go.
No, güey, es que no se puede defender. Es que es indefendible, güey. Por donde lo veas.
Captain, I really appreciate the support. I know you and Kirkin go way back, so it couldn't have been easy for you.
I'm loyal to the Immortals, not Kirkin.
Simplemente
get
es
that.
que era eso,
Still.
güey. O sea,
Just saying.
se pudo
Permission
evitar
to
esta
speak freely,
tragedia, güey. Bueno, lo digo bien fácil, ¿verdad?
Say what's on your mind.
It was a whole month, sir. Sandrak's hold on magic. The Magni outside of the Order of Masks had lost their power, and none of them knew if it would ever come back.
Pero vuelvo a lo mismo. ¿Dónde quedó el control de calidad?
It affected all of them.
¿No lo
What are
probaron
you
cuando
saying?
estaba el
Kirkin was
producto
wrong.
terminado?
But I can't help wondering if her response to the present crisis wouldn't have been so severe if the Magni hadn't felt so helpless before. Hadn't felt so
Y vuelvo a lo
afraid.
mismo.
You've got a big heart, Selko.
¿Quién le dio luz
More than
verde, güey?
most Magni deserve.
para
I'm
sacarlo
glad
así,
you're with
güey?
us.
lo mejor hubiera sido pues aventarse la bronca, o sea, pues ni modo, o sea, es preferible que te regañen que a que te corran por hacer un trabajo tan mediocre como este.
You actually came. I'm kind of speechless.
That's, first.
Y pues sí, decirle a tu patrón, oye, carnal, ¿sabes qué, güey?
They heard you guilt tripping me, kept it up after you left.
Oh, come on. No one tells
A
me
Chile
to
le
do
hicimos todo mal,
anything.
güey.
You can say it.
Perdón, güey.
Haircut made a good point, see? Saw us
Dispénsame.
sitting at a crossroads of conscience.
Vas, cacheteame si
You know
quieres.
what I don't smell on you? A proper fear of me.
Should I be getting worried?
Oh, you're definitely worried around me. Heebie-jeebies all over you like lice whenever I'm close. But no fear. Magni Cielori, that's the first thing that pops up. Historically.
Pero es que ni siquiera es solo
They
gráficamente, güey.
scream, freak.
El audio también tiene problemas.
Sure. I gave off a lot of gonna eat your face off.
Está
type of-
desfasado el audio con la
But then we just
cinemática.
started talking and you just turned into a normal guy, you know? This guy I know, with horns.
I was
Tiene
getting to
crasheos
this
el
theory I
juego.
have about you and your no fear. What do you humans call your kind? Unfortunate?
Unforeseen. Also, I'm still human.
Is that so? All the Magni treat you like one?
I mean, yeah. Well, for the most part.
So, I think because you're an unforeseen, because you remember a time where you didn't have magic, you don't got the same ingrained fear of Alori as someone who's had magic their whole life. We just don't set you off the same way as we do the off-the-shelf Magni, the Dynasty Magni.
Interesting theory. Or maybe it's just because I think you're all right. Don't sell yourself short, Rook.
O sea, y uno como estudio, bueno, pues sí, bueno, como compañía, EA tuvo que haber, pues probado esta cosa, o sea, lo tuvieron
Well, that was the whole
que...
thing.
That's an understatement.
Are you doing okay about cooking?
Of course I'm not. But what's done is done.
So, do I call you Grand Magnus now, or what?
Do you ever give things time to process?
Lo tuvieron que
Initiate?
analizar,
So
güey.
you're saying we should table it and go.
I am. Are you ready? You've got the ball.
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Let's go.
Las letras estas.
Air commanders have their final orders, sir. We're ready to embark and engage Earth the Wound.
Keep our scrying officers silent until I give the signal. Sandrak still thinks we're coming to help.
They won't know what hit them.
Porque son de pintura fluorescente, güey.
Just need to get close
Efectivamente, por
enough to
eso.
drop us on Sandrak's flagship.
My boys will break away and try to dampen whatever Sandrak spells have got its hooks in the Pentasod, pulling it through.
Good a plan as any, except, well, our airships are powered by magic. How are we supposed to transport the Alori?
You ain't. Fellas, time to gussy up.
O sea, EA tuvo que haber revisado el producto.
All my born days I wanted to see that.
We can really do this.
Güey, no, la verdad es que no sé qué hubiera sido mejor. Si cancelar el proyecto, güey,
Good hunting, people.
completamente, güey. O rescatar lo que pudieran. Y tratar de hacerlo, pues otra vez, o sea, bueno, desde cero. O con lo que ya, con lo poco que pudieron rescatar.
Falco, peel off and hit their flanks. Open a path.
O sea, sí, es un estudio indie, güey, dentro de EA.
We're going straight up the gun.
Pero no puedo creer que la compañía haya sido tan descuidada con esto. O sea, de más arriba es de donde me choca, güey.
I was feeling it.
Sir, Rashanian airship bearing for the Alori. We can't stop it.
have to, Captain. We can't do this without them.
Strip it!
Oh! Never mind, sir.
Holy shit.
Not bad. This is all on you now, Initiate.
No. Last time it was just up to me. I made the biggest mistake of my life. We're only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
Ay, ¿por qué? O sea, lo más lógico es de que retrasaran el estreno de esta manera, de manera indefinida. Decir, ¿sabe qué, raza? El chile, el proyecto no salió como nosotros lo hubiéramos esperado. Ofrecemos una disculpa, güey, y el proyecto va a salir cuando tenga que salir. Ay, es mi compa, ay, o sea, es mejor quedar mal, güey, con un retraso indefinido que quedar mal por haber hecho una porquería, güey. La neta, güey. Porque muchas veces ya no recuperas la confianza que pierdes al hacer algo de esta magnitud. Porque vuelvo a lo mismo. ¿Qué tal que alguno de los que trabajaron en esta cosa lo corren, cierran el estudio, corren? Y quiere buscar algún otro empleo dentro de esta industria, güey. De lo mismo, güey, desarrollador, güey. O sea, van a ver su currículum y van a decir, no mames, este güey trabajó en el pinche Immortals of Aveum que salió así, güey. O sea, ¿tú crees que no es algo que te puede cerrar la puerta, güey? O sea, no sé qué necesidad de haberlo tenido que sacar así, en estas condiciones. Y esa es una, espérate, o sea, todavía no termino. Todavía no acabo con las cosas. ¿Cuándo se estrenó? ¿Hace qué? ¿2? ¿3 meses? ¿4 tal vez? ¿Por ahí?
Jack, get down.
O sea, no puedo creer que después de todo este tiempo que ha transcurrido desde el estreno para acá, güey, no lo hayan podido corregir, güey. Decir, bueno, ¿saben qué? O sea, sí, güey, lo hicimos mal, güey, pero pues denos chances, ¿no? Por lo menos lo vamos a arreglar en el apartado técnico, güey, por lo menos para que no dé bajones de cuadros tan así, güey. Por lo menos lo vamos a optimizar de forma decente. Pero no, o sea, así como salió, así lo dejaron, por lo que veo. O sea, no sé si EA ya decidió, pues eso, dejarlo como está, o sea, ya darlo por muerto, una causa perdida. Porque bueno, actualmente tienen esa ventaja, güey, los desarrolladores, de embarrarla a su gusto y tener la oportunidad de poder corregirlo en un futuro. Pero te digo, aparentemente ni eso. Entonces, pues no sé, o sea, no me cabe en la cabeza, no entiendo por qué. Ay, es de Loki. Toma, ¿no? Ah, ya se curó. No, eso no se vale. Espere, no. ¿Ya? ¿Fuga? A lo mejor si esta madre te da chance de hacer un New Game Plus. A lo mejor, que no creo. No creo porque estaría muy fácil.
Sir, I'm getting close to Sandrak. Should I wait for you?
There's no time. Go.
Ah, y aquí ya. No, hombre. O sea, si te dan chance de empezar otra partida con todo lo que traes, dices, va. A lo mejor y no seas tan pesado.
No. She was still all in on your plan, but my friends and I had a different idea.
Oh, you turned against her. Wonderful. I've had a good influence on you.
They're the key, Sandrak. If you really want to heal the wound, you're going to let them finish. You know I'm right.
I admit, your army of gargoyles is something I didn't see coming. Children of the Pentasad, are they not?
Pero no, es que
Cruel of you
no,
to bring them just to see
desde
it
cero
die.
no creo.
You must want to build yourself a little family of orphans again.
Pero es que, bueno, por lo menos yo, ay, por lo menos yo no platino un juego con la intención de tener algún tipo de trastorno obsesivo compulsivo, güey, por terminar las cosas. yo platino un juego porque es un juego que me gustó. Obviamente es una forma de agradecer a los desarrolladores por el trabajo tan bueno y tan... ¿Qué está pasando? Y con el amor que hicieron el juego.
In all of its varied hues of panic, the realization that even immortality is pleasing.
Y aparte,
Sup?
Sup?
The traitor returned at last. You dishonor everything I gave you, sister. That Rasharn gave you.
You're so full of shit. You sold our people a dream you abandoned the moment I handed you the power to fulfill it.
Vean, es que hay muchos tipos de logros, güey. Bueno, no, más bien hay
You
tres.
don't always have to wait until I'm on the ropes to swoop in, you know.
Don't. You're just always on the ropes.
Los más...
She's killed Jack. And you, sister. How many of your countrymen have died at his hand?
Y hay otros que son meramente para perder el tiempo, güey. Los de coleccionables, por ejemplo, güey. O sea, la neta, no hay una mejor forma de perder el tiempo en un juego que te pongan un logro de coleccionable. Porque muchas veces no te aportan nada al mismo juego. O sea, son contados. Los de... o sea, de que encuentres todo, no sé, güey, que te den más vida permanente, ¿no? Algo así, güey. Espérame, ay, espérame. Ay, ya te quieres ir, ¿no? ¿Qué eres?
Knew that joining me would...
No, de hecho se metió más tarde. Ay, ¿tienes calor?
Enough! You mistake me for someone that has limits. I am the very wellspring of magic. The very...
Ay, es que no te puedo agarrar.
Remember that time we pulled one over on the Upbridge gang?
I guess.
Voy a tener que lavar la
I'm
mano.
saying literally remember the time we pulled one over on the Upbridge gang.
Parece que tiene calor.
No!
Entonces no sé, güey, o sea, la verdad no es un juego que merezca ser platinado, güey, sinceramente, güey.
What?
This is for Devin. And for Luna. Oh, and the Palathon. And Saren. And fuck, man. Oh. Whew.
Don't forget the Maladar.
Right. And for the Maladar.
No, dummy. Literally, don't forget the Maladar.
It'll work.
Damn, kid! Work says it's a bust. Too much corruption is pouring out of it too fast. Their absorption powers can't slow it down, much less cork it.
Then what are we going to do? The wound's still growing.
I'm thinking.
Think faster. Rashanian Armada, this is the hand. Sandrak is dead and his madness is over. Stand down and disperse on my command.
You've already figured out the solution, Jack. We win. Then we start thinking about how to fix the wound.
Isn't there something else? That we can do about it, I mean?
Of course. She never told you that Immortals are charged with sacrificing themselves to heal the wound at the end of their tenure.
Before you ask, yeah, it works.
What?
The mandate, the healing ritual, one that splits you from your magic, from your soul. It works. I never would have left the Immortals if it didn't. That's too much of a person.
Would it work on something this big? If I...
Jumped in, exploded yourself right next to the binding stone, flooded all the fonts back into the shrouded realm? Yeah, could do. There's a hair of a mite. You won't survive, though. Good news, that bunny in your eyes is gone, and resolve is a powerful thing.
You're the worst possible person to actually understand goodbyes.
I'll tell her.
Well, okay. You don't have time to teach me the ritual, so...
Just stick it in your head on the way down. No. Listen, kid. If you're gonna jump, just jump already.
Jack?
It'll be okay, Luna.
Jack!
Ahí voy. ¿Qué quieres? ¿Qué quieres? Te agarro. Eres bien encimoso tú también, ¿eh? No quieres que te estén arranqueando. A ver, pero ven, sube. Que te vean. Saluda. Ahí está. Ay, vas a llenar de pelos, güey.
What did he do?
Fixed it.
Ay,
Never doubted him for a second.
ay, espérate, mi cable. Ay, ya estoy todo... No, espérate. Dale para allá.
So, now that the wound's been unfucked for the moment,
The rest is up to us.
Ahí voy.
Magnai orders are gonna have to rewrite their entire magical playbooks and include the Elori in them.
west of the Orenthals, huh? That's a right nice stretch of green. Pretty hills, dark groves. Rook'll love groves. They're all gardeners at heart, really.
They deserve more.
Yeah, well, once you started here, it's
Ay,
gonna
ya me
spread.
movió todo.
Lucium will follow our example.
Yeah, sure it will.
Ay,
Word from Lavendry.
Speak of the devil.
Short version.
ay.
The king and the dynastic families give their unending thanks.
That's it?
The language
Ahí
used
voy,
was
ahí voy.
lovely, yet economical.
No, I mean, did Kirkin...
No word from her at all, sir. The king will recognize your claim as the head of your order, if you ask for it.
She'll
Ay.
come around.
No, she won't.
Yeah, likely not. She never did with me. You and Jack had the right of it, in a way I never did.
Woke up right in time for the compliments. Keep them coming.
There he is.
You look good for someone that exploded.
I got better.
Paid having the Pentasod owe you a favor. Spit you back out the Shrouded Realm good as new. Your legs still seem a bit pudding-foot, though.
Your, friend left when she saw you were on the mend. She said she wasn't sure where she was gonna go.
Yeah, that tracks. So what's next?
Well, plenty of Sandrak loyalists are still out there, running amok and causing trouble, refusing to believe he's really dead. You got any loose ends, kid? Wouldn't expect to tie him up in peace.
And what about the Immortals?
Rasharn's withdrawing back to the front. We'll take advantage of that time and try to rebuild.
And, under your leadership?
I take it you have an opinion on that.
I mean, yeah. I think it should be you.
I see. I was
Nada,
thinking the
porque
same
le
thing.
cerraron el estudio, güey.
Oh, that's
Me voy a
great.
quedar con la duda.
Totally should be you, for sure.
Totally.
Awesome. Yeah. Shouldn't be me at all. Right?
Oh,
Ay,
hell
ay,
no.
estrés.
Okay, well that's a little rude.
A mí no
I
leo.
mean, that would be
Ay.
the worst thing.
Yeah.
That could
No.
happen.
Yeah.
Literally
no way.
can't think
Right?
Anything
But like, why
worse
not though? Like,
happened
you haven't even
than
thought
you
about it?
being the leader.
I'm-
I mean,
We could.
Está bien,
it's funny.
te veo a ti,
Listen,
güey.
it's funny. It's
You know,
a
we've
funny
been
idea.
through a lot.
I'd love to see it. Well, I don't. You know, maybe we should try.
A trial.
Just for-
Well, what is that?
Just for
prove?
shits and giggles.
I think I've proven myself more
it a
than
day.
once. I healed the wound.
Ok,